Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is really funny because remember how when I posted my review of my personal planner agenda and I said I already ordered it even though it's only at the end of June because my 2023 one took quite a while to actually ship to me. Well, I placed this order for my 2024 personal planner on June 14th. It is currently July 5th and it arrived yesterday. So way quicker than my last one. However, I don't know if it's just because I'm a returning customer, but my friend also ordered a personal planner agenda and she ordered it before I ordered mine and she's still waiting for hers. Like I said in that video, if you're interested in this agenda, you need to get it out right away because I don't know how long it takes. It seems like it's a little bit all over the place. But either way, mine's already here. I'm filming this on July 5th. This is not going to go out on July 5th because as of right now, my next video that will be coming out on the next Friday will be my Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny review, which you've well already seen. And then following that is going to be a lot of Los Angeles John Williams content because this weekend is when we fly to Los Angeles to go see the John Williams show. Obviously, those things are going to take priority over this. So I don't know when this video will actually be going up, but just know it did arrive really quick, like less than a month. But hopefully this video will be out sometime in like late July, early to mid-August. So that should still give you time to order a 2024 agenda if you are still on the fence. My agenda has arrived and let's open it up and check it out and I'll show you all the things that I added to this one and I'm so excited. I already kind of took a peek at it because my friend was over yesterday, my friend who ordered her own agenda. So when I saw that this had arrived in the mail, I was like, well, we gotta look at it. Got some stickers. I got some stickers with the last agenda too. So I did mention in my last video that they do sell stickers. So these are just a freebie that they threw in. I did not order any stickers or anything. I have the clear little insert that came with my first agenda. I don't know if you can remove this or not. I can't remember. But either way, you get this free little insert that you can put in and out. And I didn't order this with my last agenda. I did opt out of this one, but I did decide to get it this time. But I just got this little ruler insert to kind of mark my place. Normally I don't necessarily use, but I just figured it'd be a nice thing to have. Also, very often I'm in need of a ruler. So even though this is quite of a short ruler, it's still a ruler. It'll still come in handy. So then I did order some extra inserts and I kind of assumed that these would be similarly to like this, but they are definitely not. They are just like pop-outs out of like a little bit thick paper, so they're a little bit flimsy. I don't necessarily know if I would reorder these. They seem a little flimsy and not like they're gonna really do much, but I mean, as long as I'm kind of just like leaving them in one place in the agenda, I feel like they might be okay. I'll play around with these in the agenda and see how I like them. And then to the actual agenda. Here is the design. I love this. This was just like a standard design that they had as an option and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love like this like kind of like forest green color and I just thought it was so pretty. So I thought the gold binding was really pretty with this, and then I also got a gold sparkly elastic to go around it to just match. I'm not usually like a gold fan, but I really love this combination. I think it's super gorgeous. And then when you open it up, you can customize the insert cover here. So I inserted here, confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi, from Luke Skywalker from The Rise of Skywalker. So I have right here my 2023 agenda that I'm currently using. So just for comparison, so this one I just put 2023 May the Force be with you, and then I've obviously added a buttload of stickers, and then it right away goes into the dates. Similar here, right away it goes into the dates. The difference is, one thing I added is at the top I added the little design to kind of match the outside cover. So in this corner here, my 2023 agenda, this area right here is blank. So I always just like color something there. One option that they had that you could put there, if you chose this layout, is you could put a little design for like coloring and stuff. So I thought that was so much fun because I always like this area is blank and I just kind of hated it being blank and I never knew what to do there. So I thought that that would be such a fun option to have something to like color, because I mean I always color in that area anyway, so now I actually have something fun. Flipping through it, it doesn't look like there's much duplicates or anything, so that's really cool that you get like a new design on every single page. So I went with the same layout of the inside page that I have with my current agenda, because I absolutely love this layout. I like use all these different lists and stuff for certain things, and I've really enjoyed what I've been doing, so I figured I would keep it as is. The only, like I said, difference I added is I added this little design right here for coloring. So as I mentioned in my last video about my personal planner, I mentioned if you make an account, you can add a list of birthdays and such on. So here's an example of that right here. Sam, 33 years old. So that is Sam's birthday, and I just love that it is already in there and I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to go through every single new agenda every year and add in all the birthdays and stuff, because I'm also a loser. I don't just add birthdays. For example, right here on May 25th, I put in Star Wars 47 years, because yes, I also add birthdays like that. I like that I can just have those saved onto my account, and every year when I make a new agenda, they're already in there. I don't have to think about it, and it's just perfect. So like I said, for the most part, the weeklies are the exact same as what I did in my 2023 agenda. I really liked that layout, and you can see from like past weeks that I use the heck out of all of the lists. I use them quite a bit, so it's really handy for me and I really liked it, so I'm sticking with this. So if you're wondering what I do, so obviously I get the entire week on this page here, which doesn't leave me like a ton of room, but enough room for everything I write. And then at the bottom here, I write in my videos for the week. Because Wednesday falls in this column here is my Wednesday video, which is normally my movie haul videos. So I write that in there with all the information I need to know for myself, that like I've added the tags to the video, that it's been scheduled, all that fun stuff. And then in this column here we have Friday, so here I put my Friday video. So same deal, I put what video I have here, and then I have put the information I need, that the tags are done, so on and so forth. And then on the opposite side of the page is many lists. So here's one list, here's a list, and then two more on this side. This is my just like everyday to-do list. Things that I need to do around the house, things I need to do in general, like return Amazon package, go to the post office, go to the bottle depot, things like that. And then on this side is my to-do list for things related to my videos. On this side, I'll put things I need to film, things I need to edit, what I need to do video related. And on this square here, this is basically just kind of like my tracking for what I have done video wise. So in my old agenda, I used to put kind of like, I would put in these squares that I edited a video or I filmed a video, such and such. So I just now put that all right in here, just for myself to know like kind of my productivity of each week. I kind of like looking back at it and seeing days where I've done a lot. So I really like having this here. And then on this little tiny square here is where I record all the movies I watch. If you follow me on TikTok, you know that I do like ranking all the movies I watched videos. So I record everything I've watched in this little square. And then like I said, this bottom piece I always just have fun with. I always just do random things. And then if I have like blank spots at the end of each week, I'll fill them in with movie quotes, movie facts, just miscellaneous random things. That's how I have my agendas laid out, and I've really enjoyed doing that. So that's why I've kept it the same for my 2024 agenda. Moving into the custom pages, this is where things go completely different. So basically when I was plotting out this agenda, because I took a lot more time and care with this agenda in comparison to my 2023 agenda. Not that I didn't take time and care in this, I just rushed through it because like I said in my videos, I ordered it in like late November. So I wanted to get it ordered right away so I could hopefully get it in time for January of 2023. So I just didn't look through all the options and really like think of things properly as I was ordering it and building it. Because I had a lot more time to take into this agenda, I really just like thought everything through. And the biggest thing I thought through is, what do I use other things for that I could potentially put into this agenda so that I have all of these things in one place. So one thing just already that I do in my agendas that I did previously that I now do with having my agendas is I used to have an entire little notebook, kind of like this little notebook, that I would literally just write lists in. I would write lists of my to-do list, lists of groceries I needed to get, just any sort of list you can think of. I had a separate little notebook like this that I would carry around with me and put all my lists in. So now with all of my many lists I have on this page, that's where I put all my different lists. So I no longer have to carry a little notebook with me because all my lists go into my agenda. Another thing I did in another notebook that I did start doing in this agenda, and I did start doing in previous agendas, a lot of my video planning and scheduling. So I still actually have a notebook. It's actually right here. I still have a notebook that I do a lot of video planning in, but I usually only use this for more like complex videos or things that require more than one video. So for example, just right here, for example, I have listed out everything to do with every video I want to make in regards to our trip to the John Williams concert. So because it's a lot more than just like one video, I still write it out in here. However, a while back, here it is, I would actually record basically like my schedule of when videos were gonna go live in this notebook. Before I started doing that in my agenda and I was doing it in this notebook, this is what that looked like. As you can see, it's kind of confusing. There's a lot of arrows everywhere. There's a lot of whiteout. There's a lot of rescheduling things. There's a lot of moving things around. And also it also includes a lot of things like the tags are done, it's completed, it's posted, all this stuff. So it was very confusing. So changing over and now planning all my videos and stuff in my agenda means I'm not plotting it in this notebook, and it looks a lot nicer and it's a lot neater. I also have in the back of this notebook like video ideas and recordings and plannings and stuff that I can use for like easier videos that are not so complex like the John Williams stuff. So for things like that, I can still record it in here. So I actually don't even use this notebook super duper often. And not only do I not use it super duper often, but I don't have to like carry it around with me anymore like I used to when I was like plotting a lot of videos. Now I can just refer to my agenda to see when videos need to be scheduled and what still needs like a thumbnail or tags or stuff like that, and it's just so easy. So other little things that I kind of mentioned in the last video that I was happy to now get into a new agenda, addresses, birthdays, things like that, that now I can have in one place and I don't need to like look around for them or like ask like my sister, for example. I don't know why, but I can never remember my brother-in-law's birthday. So I was always texting my sister and asking her when his birthday was. So now it's in here and I know, and I can check in here anytime I need to know when his birthday is, and it's just so convenient. New things that I added into this agenda that are just gonna save me having to have another notebook, and one thing is having a budget planner. So they have a few different options for budget planners on the website, and this is the one that I chose. I think you have to pick 6 pages and then it gives you 12 months worth of budget planning, which, you know, is perfect, obviously. So I have another notebook that I do all my budget planning in. So now it's all in here and I don't need to like go anywhere else for it or have another notebook with me to do all that planning. I also have the same cleaning schedule that I had in my last agenda because I love this. These are the new lists that I have added into my agenda that are going to be my video planning list, because I really liked that on the sides here they have these check marks, so I can kind of right at the top the video I want to plan out, and then all my like little steps I have for each of my videos, and then just as I go through I can check off as I complete them. This is kind of how I have it laid out right now in my current agenda, and it does work for me, but I feel like this will just look a lot nicer and be a lot neater. I did still add this particular list into the back of my agenda, and this one I think I'm going to use for things like, I like to record books that I buy on Audible. I like to record them somewhere. Again, I used to have an entire notebook for just Audible books. I also like to just give it a little bit of a ranking. I'm not like a big like book YouTuber or book talker, obviously, or anything like that, but I do like to just like give a little bit of a rating of it. So I want to do that in here on these lists. And then also, if you use Audible, you're allowed to return books up to a year after you purchase them. And so I like to like kind of know when I've purchased them, so then that way if I don't really like the book for any reason, I usually keep the books I read or I listen to, I guess, usually no matter what. But there are a few out there that I just like haven't been able to finish for whatever reason, and those ones I usually try to return. So I like to record somewhere, so it'll now be in here when I actually purchase them, so I know when I am able to return them by. And then obviously I put in the same watch list that I had in my 2023 agenda, because I really like using this to review movies that I've watched. And then the very last thing I put in here, basically just to not have blank pages, because I had blank pages in my current agenda, and as you can see, I've just used them for stickers and like nothing else, because I don't know what to use blank pages for. I got this. I'll see if I actually like use this. If I don't, then I won't put this in my future agenda. But I got some coloring pages, which I thought would just be a fun thing to have in here. Like if I'm ever, I don't know, traveling or something and I just need something to do, I have a coloring page or two that I can color with. And then at the very back, I'm not going to show too much of this because I don't want to like dox any of my friends or anything, but I have my telephone and address list. I don't have very many, but I did get like a full layout of, so that I can add things in as I need them. And then in following years I can go into my account and add them into my account, so that the next year they will be actually printed in here very nicely. That is my 2024 agenda. I actually can't believe how quickly it arrived. I was at the mailbox yesterday because we took my dog for a walk, and I pulled this out and I was like, what in the world is this? And then I saw the package and I saw that it was sent from like Sweden, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's my agenda, which I was not expecting at all. I did not think it would arrive this quickly. I was very, very shocked by it. I'm so excited. I already just cannot wait to start using this, even though at this point in time, it's the very beginning of July. So it's gonna be a while before I start using this, but I'm just so excited that it's here. I love these agendas so much. I literally could not be happier, and I cannot wait to start designing my 2025 one. I'm not going to start until like January at least. I can't wait to see if they add any more options for custom pages you can get. I know I mentioned the price is a little steep in my last video, but I mean, for what you get and like the quality and everything, for me this is 1000% worth it. If you were looking at the pages of my 2023 agenda, you can see right here that I use and abuse these agendas. I write so much in here. I add stickers. I include so much. And like I said, it's just nice to now have a place for almost everything. Like I literally don't need a list book anymore. I don't need a budget book anymore. I barely need my video planning book anymore. Like everything is here, and I'm just so in love with that. That is going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out personalplanner.com. I think that they are fantastic agendas. They are so good, and if you are like me and like want to like contain everything into one place, and you know you will like use these things, I cannot recommend this company enough. I have been so happy with my 2023 agenda, and I am so excited to use this agenda in 2024. That is going to be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. I post new videos every single Friday, and I'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody.